Good morning. Today is Tuesday, April 7th, and I wanted to start your morning with another poem from this book I shared with you the other day, How We Are Smart. This lady reminded me a lot of Theodore Roosevelt, and I think he would have liked her. And they were contemporaries, which means they lived at the same time. So it is possible he could have met her. I don't know if they did. Her name was, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, Inez Mejia. Maybe it's probably Inez Mejia. Um, her she was from Mexican American heritage, and so her name is a little bit difficult for me to pronounce. Her She was a botanist, which means that she studied plants. Her quote says, "I am not a dyed-in-the-wool scientist. I am a nature lover and a bit of an adventuress, and my collecting is secondary, even though very real and very important." So you can see why I thought that Theodore Roosevelt would like her, right? Because she was an adventurer. She called herself an adventuress. Here's the poem about her. Let's read about Inez, who really liked to travel, not on superhighways, but on roads of dirt and gravel. She fell in love with nature, left her California home. Taking just what she needed, she set off to roam. She traveled to Central America and South America too. She climbed ancient ruins, sailed the Amazon to Peru. For 13 exciting years, she collected native plants, dodging local bandits and foraging fire ants. Yes, Inez was smart, her persistence contagious. In wild, faraway places, her devotion courageous. Are you smart like Inez? Now, this says of her that she endured much unhappiness early in her life. Her parents divorced, her dad died early. She had two short lived marriages. And at 40, she moved to California. She joined a hiking club and fell in love with nature. So her adventuring didn't start until a little bit later in her life. I think that's interesting. After studying botany as a special college student, she began to lead expeditions. She collected plants from the slopes of Mount McKinley in Alaska to the rainforest of Brazil, often camping in dangerous conditions. After each trip, she returned to California to sort, identify, mount, and photograph her specimens. She amassed a collection of close to 145,000 plants, including some species she discovered herself. Interesting. I love learning about people that I had never heard about before. This world is full, and this history is full of people who have done amazing things, and we don't know their names. And I think it's nice to be able to set aside a little bit of time to acknowledge them and honor them. So we honor Inez, however you say her name, today. Okay, a couple such and such to get your brain going before you get started on your work today. Here we go. Two words for quick and angry. Quick and angry. Fast and furious. Fast and furious. 60s cartoon squirrel and moose. You know these cartoons? The squirrel and the moose? Rocky and Bullwinkle. Two names for the toilets when indoor plumbing is unavailable. Two different names for toilets. Outhouse and latrine. Latrine. I bet you got outhouse. I'm not sure about latrine. Okay. The seasons where flowers bloom and days get lazy. So 2 seasons. What's the first one where flowers bloom? Spring. And then what's the next one? Summer. Spring and summer. Flop-eared hopper and its young. A flop-eared hopper, which is a rabbit, and its young is a bunny. Good. Reese's Candy combines these. Reese's Candy combines these two things. Got it? Chocolate and Peanut butter. Right. Good. Chocolate and peanut butter. In addition to a knife, common eating utensils. Fork and spoon. Fork and spoon. Good. And last one. 2 common in-home bathing facilities. 2 common in-home bathing facilities. How do you bathe in your home? Bathtub and shower. Okay, is your mind ready? Are you up and awake? You can still be in your pajamas. It doesn't matter. Okay, pull your first thing out. Get started. Have a wonderful day.